Reavers hit the road. So what else is new? Dodge City, here they come. The Lynx travel to Sioux City, and East went west. Lewis Central gets its first look at the new field. The Yellow Jackets give the Titans the tour. The LC volleyball team has some Cardinals seeing red. The Iowa Western women's soccer team seeing the ball at Titan Stadium, and then some. Showdown time on the Reavers pitch. The men mix it up with Marshalltown.
We're Abraham Lincoln cheerleaders, and Bluffs Sports Zone starts now!
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Now, this is crazy. 4 games, 3 on the road, and all 3 against ranked opponents. And I feel like it's payback time. All the teams Iowa Western has beaten on these last few years, just lining up for a little bit of payback. The Reavers, like a wounded grizzly. Everybody wants a piece of them. For more, here's IDub TV student Dylan, the future, Lindbergh.
After a much-needed win last week, Iowa Western hits the road to Dodge City, Kansas. We pick it up in the second quarter. Reavers up 7-6. Zach Martin with one of his 4 TD passes finds Tyus Mason on 3rd and 12. The sophomore races in for the score. IDub adds a 2-point conversion to make it 14-6. But the Conquistadors answer right back as Thomas Lazaro floats one up for Justin McKinnis for the touchdown. Teams go into the half all knotted up at 14. Second half kickoff, Iowa Western does a pooch kick. And the home team drops the ball and the Reavers recover. IDub takes advantage of the turnover as Martin finds the All-American.
Touch, one-handed grab, touchdown! Oh my goodness!
PAT is blocked. Visitors take a 20-14 lead. The dark side forces 3 turnovers. A few plays later, D.A. Williams intercepts Lazaro and completes the pick 6. Iowa Western up 27-14. After Dodge City muffs a punt, the Reavers drive down the field. Jonathan Nazamba, who rushes for 53 yards on the day, scores. IDub with a comfortable 34-14 lead after 3. Home team not going to go away. Lazaro lets it fly to Jeff George, the Tennessee commit, who catches 9 passes for 190 yards, outruns the defense for a 71-yard scoring play. The Conquistadors cut the lead 34-21 with 10 minutes to go. Under a minute left in the game, the Conks, 4th and goal from the 8. Lazaro finds McKinnis for the second time, 35-34 Dodge City. Big Blue then marches 56 yards in 5 plays, 10 seconds left. Martin with a beauty. Malcolm Moore with a game-winning 29-yard catch. Iowa Western stuns Dodge City 42-35.
Zach came back, and what a gutty effort there on the last drive, you know. So just happy for the guys, and I mean, it should give them some confidence. We can play. That's a good football team there.
I mean, after that play, man, all the praise go to God, and my teammates, you know, they stayed focused and just kept moving the ball.
We called crash switch, and that's me basically in the middle, and we switching with the outside guys. Both the guys, safety and corner, went with the post, and it left me a little bit more space to go up in for the ball, and I told my QB, throw it up there and give me a chance. That's what he did, and he believed in me. My team believed in me, and I made the play.
DeMore got behind the defense, and the Reavers take a late lead here in Dodge City.
We just got to get that killer instinct, you know. Last year we had it, and we'll keep working on it, you know. Hopefully next week we can get another opportunity and close the team out.
The Reavers reestablish their 20-point lead by capping off a game-winning touchdown in the 4th quarter. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindbergh.
Thanks, Dylan. What a game. What a finish. Now, could this game be a turning point in the Reavers season? I mean, will we look back on this game? Tell me Zach Martin's not a gutty player. The redshirt sophomore QB, bruised, collarbone and all, 20 of 40, 294 yards, 4 touchdowns, including the game winner in the closing seconds. Wow. A gritty effort by the former Viking from Omaha North, and I'm sure Zach's dad, Larry, is proud. Hero time for Malcolm Moore. over 100 yards receiving, including that gut-wrenching game winner at the very end. Hey, chalk up another INT for a TD. This time it's the DA, as in D.A. Williams. So the Reavers just flat out suck it up and pull it out. And you got to give credit to Scott Strohmeyer and his staff, and of course, the players. Could have folded a couple of weeks ago, and the Reavers did not. So big props to them. Moving indoors, the 5th-ranked Titans home for the first time. Hey, time to hit the road with the Lynx when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun?
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow.
This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor, the beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars.
And the best way to achieve such terrific teeth
is brushing.
2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45.
2 minutes.
That's all it takes. They're beautiful.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
What a crazy game against arch-rival Thomas Jefferson. Abraham Lincoln here pulls it out in the closing minutes. Up next, the Lynx head to Morningside to tackle Sioux City East. Now, AL hoping to build on that big win at CB Stadium. And the Black Raiders, other ideas. East comes in averaging 56 points a game in its last 2 wins.
Okay, ESPN is right here, guys, so come on in and shake hands one more time.
Not quite. Hey, not exactly a great game for the Lynx either. Opening kickoff, the Black Raiders' Ross Godfrey grabs it at his own 20. 80 yards later, the home team is off and running 7-0. Now, Sioux City East is up 14-0. AL drives 91 yards. Devin Logan, a laser to Frank Jerkovich, 10-yard TD strike, and the lead is cut in half. But the Black Raiders keep it coming. Late in the quarter, QB Connor Koza to Dom Flemister. And this one's good for 67 yards. East up 21-7 after 1. Head coach John Wolf and the visitors keeping it together. Second quarter, not much better. Koza just 7 of 8 for 272 yards, a 44-yard rainbow to Flemister, 35-7 Black Raiders. Late in the half, number 24 off to the races again. Dom Flemister catches 6 balls, 255 yards, 4 TDs. Sioux City East humbles Abraham Lincoln, 56-7.
And it's a Black Raider touchdown. Koza complete to 24 down Flemister.
Sure, it's tough. Well, what's more difficult, though, is we're not progressing like we should be. You know, we're not correcting the errors throughout the week that we saw the week before.
How do you rally these guys? Because it's such a downer.
We just got to keep our heads up, keep our confidence going forward, and just leave this in the past and look forward to the next game.
It's definitely been a tough season, but
our win last week boosted our confidence. Like I said, we'll be better. We'll get there.
We'll watch film, talk about the mistakes that we made, and we were talking about the light bulb clicking. You know, we got to take things serious, and we got to do every little thing the right way every time. Train ourselves to make it habit, and get better and move on.
The Lynx move on to district play. An AL looking for a fresh start and a different ending.
Good game. Good game.
And then there's LC. Wake-up call for Lewis Central last week, thanks to mighty Harlan. Now the Titans next travel cross town to the new field to meet an old friend. Here's IDub TV student Brady, quietly confident, Engel.
The Jackets come running out on their home turf for the third time in 4 games. First quarter, Titans quarterback Kenny McMahon keeps it. The junior scores from 7 yards out, 7-0 LC. Still first quarter, Ryan Main pounds it in for his first of 3 scores, 14-zip Titans. Second quarter, McMahon gets around the edge. Number 16 hustles for 13 yards and the score, 24-0 Lewis Central. Late in the half, freshman quarterback Max Duggan, who was 10 of 15 for 127 yards, including this 40-yard strike to Brendan Quan. The visitors take a commanding 35-0 lead into the break. The Titans hold TJ to 65 yards on the ground and 29 through the air. Third quarter, Maine again blasts it in. The senior finishes with 75 yards on 11 carries. Eli Jones tops off the night with a score. Lewis Central crushes Thomas Jefferson 56-0.
Well, so you got to play hard every down. We felt at times last week there were times that we got pushed around a little bit, and we think we're better than that. We know we're better than that. So we emphasize that a lot this week, and we challenged them to play hard every play tonight, and I think they did a great job of that.
Defensively, we talk about making them make long drives and not get a bunch of quick strike plays. I felt our defense did that for the most part, but offensively, we didn't hold up to our end on that. Turnover early, couple turnovers early, and then not able to sustain the drives.
LC is now averaging over 43 points per game. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brady Engel.
Thanks, Brady. Hey, the Falcons get back on the winning track. St. Albert snaps that 2-game skid at Riverside. Now quarterback Luke Waters continues to grow, touchdown passing and a TD running. Hey, how about the special teams? The Flying Finn, Eli, 68-yard kickoff return. And then there's the special teams and the Flying Finn again. This time, Eli's coming. A 50-yard punt return for 6. Now the Birds, 2-2. Next up, Homer and a little payback against Tri-Center. Big match on the pitch. Always is when Marshalltown comes to town. Some Redbirds fly into Titans country. They were swinging away after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
Here's your check.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. The Lewis Central volleyball team made it to state last year. The Titans looking for a repeat performance. Now, new coach, same old story. Class 4A LC has lost twice to Class 3A number 1 Ankeny and to Class 5A number 11 Ankeny Centennial. For more, here's IWTV student Joel, I want to learn, Divic.
The 9-2 Titans of Lewis Central make their home debut against the Cardinals of Clarinda. First set, Lewis Central makes an impact start. Emily Albertson hits it with venom, 3-1 LC. Later on, Reagan Bradshaw's serve is too much for the visitors. The Titans take a commanding 18-5 lead. Set point, Bradshaw again, places it perfectly. The Titans dominate the first set, 25-10, and the home crowd is loving it. Clarinda comes back strong in the second set. Rachel Bear with the cheeky shot. Cardinals go up early, 9-3. The Titans would storm back. Casey Hohenthaler with the block, and Lewis Central wins 8 straight points in a row. The Titans go back on top, 11-9. Then Albertson again. The senior, one of her 9 kills. Home team takes the second set, 25-19. On to set 3. Clarinda continues to make it difficult. Delaney Glasgow ties it at 7. The Titans then take over. Megan Holt ends it with the spike. Lewis Central wins the set and match, 25-21.
The first set, I think that we played really well. We got together most of the time, and we had good passes, and then our sets were on point, and then our hitters were just pounding the ball. So I think it was a good first set. The second and third set, we kind of took a little bit off, but we pulled through in the end.
We got to keep working is the biggest part. If we can't let up. We got to continue to get better every week, and we'll just let things happen as they happen. We'll celebrate this victory tonight, but as soon as tomorrow comes, we're back at 0-0 again.
Lewis Central continues its good form. The Titans remain undefeated against the Hawk 10 Conference. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Joel Divic.
Thanks, Joel. Now the Titans keep it going at the Fort Dodge tournament. LC wins all 4 of its matches and against some ranked teams. 5th-ranked LC now 14-2. The number 15 Saints 11-3. St. Albert's won 4 of its last 5. And shorthanded AL and TJ just doing the best they can. Say what? Iowa Western drops one to the Hills for the first time in 10 years? That's right. The 3rd-ranked Reavers then shut out the Tigers in Marshalltown. Now this is only round 1 with Indian Hills. Plenty more where that comes from, and soon, real soon. Next to some women's soccer. And the 14th-ranked Reavers back home for a couple of matches. And I feel like they've been gone forever. For more, here's IWTV student Dylan Jersey Boy Hall.
It's been raining all day, but that hasn't drained the excitement from a battle of top 15 teams. 14th-ranked Iowa Western takes the field against number 9 Navarro College. Started off in the 13th minute, Cammy's Jahambane off the post and in as the Reavers take the early 1-0 lead. Moving to the 38th minute, home team with the free kick, and it's a great save. The Reavers had 14 shots on the day. A few minutes later, great teamwork by the Bulldogs. The attempt at the equalizer's off the bar. 16 shots overall for the visitors. Iowa Western takes the 1-0 lead into the half. It will stay that way until late in the match. Reavers come alive in the 87th. Ava Castaño puts it in, and Big Blue goes up 2-0. Now, final minute, Victoria Swift's free kick from 30 yards out goes in, but Iowa Western holds on for the 2-1 victory.
Credit the girls for keep fighting and looking for that. We knew we were going to need another goal because against a good team, one's not enough, and especially with the weapons Navarro had.
Well, it builds our confidence, definitely, I know, because they're ranked, and we, at the beginning, kind of dropped a couple spots, thought we didn't want to, and so now that we're on the uphill, it's good. We're aiming for higher, and we'll just keep getting that, and we'll keep going, so until we're at the national tournament.
Iowa Western wins its 5th straight match. During that span, the Reavers have outscored their opponents 33-1. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Hall. Now here's Brandon Taverdi.
A nice Sunday afternoon has the 14th ranked Reavers running against Illinois Central. Iowa Western draws first blood 90 seconds in. Samantha Guadarrama scores. Then Maria Martinez hustles down. The sophomore gives the home team a 2-0 lead in the 28th minute. Iowa Western 25 shots on goal. Just before halftime, Raven Hernandez with the shot. The freshman gets it by the keeper and scores. The 3-0 lead at half has kids of all ages breaking out their dance moves. Second half, 63rd minute. The Reavers showing no signs of slowing down. Bailey Clark scores the 4th goal of the match. Then it's Kennedy Casio's turn. With assist from Bailey Reed. Goal! Number 14, Iowa Western dominates the Cougars 5-0.
Good preparation by the girls. They're super talented. They have the skill. They're confident in their abilities, and they just play. They just keep the ball and create opportunities for themselves.
I know it's ultimately for the ultimate goal, you know, like national championships, what we're fighting for, and I think we just have a legacy that we know that we have to uphold.
The Reavers are unbeaten at home. Iowa Western is 3-0-1. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Brandon Taverdi.
We will see you on Wednesday. Until then, wear blue. Be loud. Go Reavers.
Thanks, Brandon. Up next, our play of the week. Pick it and choose it. Hey, who you pick when the Reavers and Tigers kick it around? I thought so. On the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the convention center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Okay, it's decision time. I want to take classes I need, spend less time working to pay for them. I want flexibility to transfer my credits. I want to get started now. Find your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on, real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
Every time these two get together, fireworks. The Iowa Western men's soccer team's been the big dog for a while, and Marshalltown keeps trying to crash the party. And so it goes, as the 17th ranked Tigers hit the pitch with the number 8 Reavers. And what's it going to be this time? For more, here's IDub TV student Colton, always sure of himself, Emsweiler.
It's a beautiful day as the 8th ranked Reavers take on in-state rival Marshalltown. In the first half, the Tigers' Alberto Morales off the crossbar. M-Town tries to rebound, but it can't convert. Visitors with 9 shots on goal. Later in the first, Reavers on the free kick, a good shot, but blocked and cleared by the Tigers. Scoreless in the second half, IDub's Gabriel Viola with the corner kick, but it goes wide right. Game still scoreless at the end of regulation. In the second overtime, Reavers bomb it, but Rafael Pereira with the diving save, then cleared. Home team with 10 shots on goal. 35 fouls in the match. In the closing minutes, Andre Viano taken down near the box. No call. Iowa Western one last chance with the corner. Game finishes in a 0-0 draw.
Yeah, I think, we were the better team at the end of the day. But, there's going to be probably 2 more games against this team this year, so for sure 1 more.
Yes, I'm excited to play them again. They're a good team as we drew them today because it was just a quality game, and I enjoyed playing those types of games.
We had a lot of opportunities. We didn't score, but we did a very good game.
Iowa Western gets 1 more shot at M-Town during the regular season. The Reavers tackle the Tigers in Marshalltown on Saturday, October 17th. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Colton Emsweiler.
Thanks, Colton. Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. The unranked Reavers come busting out in Dodge City. Down by 1, 10 seconds left. Zach Martin hits Malcolm Moore with a 29-yard stunner. Iowa Western shocks the Conquistadors 42-35. Zach Martin, Malcolm Moore with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Okay, so another one bites the dust. And I'm sure you noticed a lot of new guys in the show. They just keep coming and going, onward and upward. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper-Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.